Do we really need coding skills to get into core VLSI job? Before understanding this question, let me explain you. VLSI is broadly divided into two categories. They are front-end and back-end. The front-end VLSI development cycle involves more of implementing and verifying new functionalities into the chip. This requires a lot of coding. You would be wondering why coding is required in digital circuits. Let us understand. Suppose we are planning for a new chip design and it should do 1 to 100 things. It is a big task and we cannot make these complex functionalities on the breadboard, taking all the components and connecting them. As circuits are becoming bigger and complex, to handle it, coding is a must. Any functional implementation involves a development cycle from understanding the specification, defining the architecture, and coding the functionality using hardware description languages like VHDL, Verilog, and SystemVerilog. This development cycle is called RTL designing, which needs extensive coding. After designing the code, this must be verified for the functionalities which we have defined earlier, isn't it? For example, we want to design a pen. If the ink is not filled in the pen due to either manual error or a machine error, now whose responsibility it is to identify the error? A quality engineer, right? So, the same way, verification engineers will identify the bugs in the code and report back to the RTL designers. Here, test benches and test cases have to be written to make verification effective and using methodologies as well. This requires a good understanding of advanced concepts like object-oriented programming. Writing more test cases and finding more bugs makes you a better verification engineer. Do you want to be one? Backend VLSI development cycle involves more of physical implementation of the code which RTL designers have developed. Converting the code into gates, adding test logic, physically arranging all the components to meet area, power and performance is critical. We have to hit a sweet point between these aspects to make a successful chip delivery. To understand deeper and better, walk with us.